industry, it's Delta Pest Control.
To be fearless is not a gift. It's not a given. Fearless is a choice, one that's yours to make. Will you be bold? Will you be brave? You can, because you have the power of a card that opens doors in all 50 states. The one trusted for more than 65 years. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Live fearless.
Stay connected with reliable high-speed internet from Arkansas Telephone Company for as low as $37.95 a month. With Arkansas Telephone Company, you'll get fast DSL service with no data caps and unlimited usage that is reliable during bad weather. Also, ask them about their expansive coverage areas and free installation and equipment with a 2-year contract. Call them today to find out which internet plan and speed is best for you at 745-2114. Arkansas Telephone Company is locally owned and operated.
Welcome back to the Delta Pest Football Report. We're getting ever closer to kickoff this week, so it's time to check in with the pros at the Arkansas Children's Hospital Saturday Morning Sports Injury Clinic. Cody Walker is an athletic trainer with Arkansas Children and is going to visit with us about knee injuries, especially how to avoid the dreaded ACL tears. Cody, thanks for joining us. What are the core exercises, and how can folks learn the best ways to reduce the risk of an ACL injury?
Yeah, Chad. So some of the exercises that we want to focus on are strengthening the muscles around our knee, our hips, and our core. Some of the exercises that research shows are good are body weight squats, lunges, single leg deadlifts, glute bridges, and planks. And so these can be done about 3 times a week, or you can add them into your warm-up before the athlete starts to practice.
All right. Thank you very much, Cody. That's Cody Walker, athletic trainer for Arkansas Children's Hospital. Remember, the Saturday Morning Sports Injury Clinic is open from 9 to 11. Saturday mornings, no appointments necessary at Arkansas Children's Saturday Morning Sports Injury Clinic. David?
Thanks, Chad. Well, that'll do it for this Delta Pest Football Report. Glad you joined us. I'm David Wallace. We'll see you at the stadium.
It's almost time for kickoff of Greenbrier High School football. KGFL 94.7 and 97.3 are your new home for the Greenbrier Panthers. Tonight's game is brought to you by these fine sponsors: Conway Regional Health System and Greenbrier Family Medicine, Western Sizzlin' Express, Superior Heating and Air, Treasure Auto Sales of Guy, Drew Ellis with Rowlett Realty, First Arkansas Bank and Trust, Glow Aesthetics, and Southern Savvy. Our player of the game is proudly sponsored by Cowboy Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram of Clinton. And special thanks to our cheerleaders rooting us on. Greenbrier Kids Day Out, Judge Susan Weaver, First Service Bank, Woods to Water Outdoors, Midstate Insulation, and the Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier. Head Coach Tribble and staff have great expectations and look forward to a memorable season. And here are your announcers for tonight's game: Carl Spears and Sean Mathis.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Northwest Arkansas, as tonight the Greenbrier Panthers are on the road again to take on the Farmington Cardinals. The 3-2 Panthers come in 1-1 in conference play. The Farmington Cardinals come in at 3-2 and 1-1 in conference play as well. So we got a big game tonight, Sean. As we look across the way, we got a few folks here from Greenbrier. The weather's nice. It's a little warm, but this is going to be a good game tonight.
Yeah, it says on my watch here it's 82 degrees, but man, it feels like it's 100 degrees out there. It's hot.
It's a little warm here, but hey, it's a good game, and we're excited to bring it to you. And earlier this week, I had a chance to visit with head coach Randy Tribble, as we talked about last week when we played Morrilton, and then we looked ahead to tonight's matchup, and he gave us a little insight on what to expect from Farmington. So let's take a listen to head coach Randy Tribble.
So, Coach, tough loss Friday night against Morrilton. What are your thoughts on that game last Friday?
Well, you know, my hat goes off to Morrilton. They really did a good job and ran the ball on us and mixed pass in real good. They did a great job defensively of kind of taking some things away from us that we thought we could have and really frustrated us. And just played really well. I was not pleased with the way we handled it. Now that also, with that way we handled it, and they just really took it to us and ended up running the ball really well on us and like I said, mixing enough passes in there. They made first downs, I guess, just about every time they had the ball, and that changed the field position. So we did not have good field position most of the night. We had a poor punt once. We had a punt return on us, so they really whipped us on all phases of the game. And it was just one of those nights where we didn't get it done, and that starts with me. And we've tried to try to improve and get better. We think, excuse me, we think we've always done a good job after we got beat around here, that we've always responded well and played well and got better. And we expect to do that again this week.
Yeah. You touched briefly on the offensive field position, and it seemed all night long you guys were always backed up. It just seemed, and Morrilton always had a good field position. So, I mean, what do you think the reasoning was on that?
I really think the biggest thing is they moved the ball better than we did. So even if they had to punt, they had made some first downs before they punted, and they got us down on the other end. One time we were caught we weren't at midfield. We hadn't got to midfield yet, and we had a real poor punt, and so that didn't help our field position, and that kind of flipped it a little bit there, and they did a good job. We moved the ball better early. The first 2 or 3 times we had it, and then we really got stuffed for a long time after that. The way I think of it now, then there in the fourth quarter, so we moved in late third quarter. We moved it some when it was already pretty much out of hand. But I think that one bad punt and just the fact that they were making 2 or 3, 4 first downs, even if we stopped them. Whereas we had some 3 and outs. Where we didn't make any yards, and so I think their overall play, better than ours was the reason we were in poor field position.
Yeah. So, what are some of the things that the team has worked on this week? So, what's kind of been some of the focuses maybe that you guys have been kind of looking at and trying to do?
Well, I really didn't think our execution offensively the other night was as good as it needs to be. Just hitting the open receiver in a timely fashion. We dropped a critical third down pass. We had another pass that would have set us, that would have been a first down on a second down throw, I believe, that we dropped. We've worked real hard this week on our running game and just the coordination of our running backs and our O-line working together, both in the running game, and then we've continued to work real hard on pass protection and just and how the running backs fit into that and making our calls, and the quarterback has to be involved in that. Sometimes we just, those things all those things can make a difference in a win or loss. We're just trying to keep getting better at all of it, and just trying to make everybody understand how every play is, we do this all the time, but just how every play, you can't pick a play to not play well. Every play is the one that can win it for you or could get you behind the 8 ball. So we just tried to create the intensity and situations in practice to make them just as game-like as possible. So our execution to get better. We're kind of fighting injury bug a little bit. Got guys hardly, that hadn't been able to practice some because of some injury stuff. We lost the linebacker there, so that's a blow to us that you just got to get it work and get those other guys in there and get them feeling good about the way they're reading things and playing. So we've just tried to get as many things taken care of and improve in every area that we can all week.
Yeah. So another big conference game this week at Farmington. From everything that I can tell, this is a pretty good Farmington team this year. Yep. So what's your thoughts on Farmington when we go up there this Friday?
Offensively, they've got a good football team. They can throw it. They got a big old offensive line. They always have big people up front. They got 2 good running backs. So our it all starts, I think, with slowing down the running game and trying to stop the running game. And so we've worked really hard to try to have the schemes and the things to do to try to really slow down their running game and then and they have some tendencies that formation-wise that are very high. Some formations are very high run percentage, and some formations are very high percentage. So we've done my defensive coaches have done a really good job of getting all that figured out, and then making calls according to formations that will be heavy, against pass in those situations and run in those situations. So but they have good people. Offensively, defensively, they do too, and they're pretty aggressive at times offensively. And so we've worked real hard of what to do and how we need to attack those different kind of defenses that they throw at you, and just work real hard on execution. And so we think they're a good, solid football program. They are not some dormant team that you check off a win. That's not who they are, and we've tried to make sure our team has we've always beat them, so we don't want to underestimate them. And if we are, then they're ignoring all our coaches talks to them, because we've made it real clear. But they've watched a lot of film on them too, so they know it's the truth. Just tried to prepare. We got to prepare for another 2.5 hour bus drive and all that. But that's just part of the game. Let's try to get them to acknowledge that early in the week, that hey, we're going to ride on the bus 2.5 hours, but we're just going to relax on the old bus and rest and have a good time, stop and eat in Russellville, and be ready to play when we get there. So,
yeah. Well, Coach, again, it's another big conference game. I wish you guys the best of luck. I look forward to going up there and calling the game, and I'll get back with you next week.
All right.
Appreciate it.
All
Thanks,
right.
man.
We appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
That was head coach Randy Tribble. As we are getting set for kickoff here in Farmington, we have about 3.5 minutes left till kickoff, as tonight is Farmington's homecoming night as well. So there's a lot of activities going on. The crowd is still coming in. Greenbrier is getting a little bit more folks over there on the far sideline. And Sean, I'm going to just go into the numbers for this game as we look at this. I was doing some research on Farmington and just some quick notes on them. In 2017, Farmington finished 4-6, and Greenbrier beat them 41-33. In 2018, Farmington is 3-2, just like what Greenbrier is right now, and we 1-1 in conference play. They have beaten Prairie Grove 33-30 the first game of the season. Then they beat Gravett 49-2, and then they lost to Pea Ridge 42-0. They won their first conference game at Clarksville 38-13, and then last week they lost to a much improved Alma team 35-28. And just some of the comparison stats between these two teams, man, when I went back and looked at them, they're very close. When you look at Greenbrier rushing yards per game, we're right at about 130. Farmington is a little bit better at 175. Passing yards per game, we're at 176, and Farmington's at 136. So total yards per game, we're at 306, and they are at 311. So again, these teams are pretty evenly matched. And when you look at the standings of the 5A West, that kind of explains everything right there.
Yeah, I mean, you've got two teams at the top at Harrison and Alma who are both 2-0 in conference, and then you've got two teams at the bottom, Huntsville and Clarksville, that are 0-2, and then you've got four teams in the middle between Farmington, Greenbrier, Morrilton, and Valonia. So this is a big game for us.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about how important this game is, because it seems like the loser of this game is going to kind of be looking up to everybody else as the season goes on. When you look at the schedules, at least for what Farmington has remaining, they got to go to Valonia next week. Then they got Huntsville. Then they got Morrilton at home and Harrison at home. So this game is big, and even Coach Tribble, when I was visiting with him on Wednesday, he was talking about how important this game is. The winner of this game is it's going to be a lot better off than the team that's going to end up losing this game. Like I said, they're going to be looking up to everybody else.
Yeah, we lose this game, and we're 1-2 in conference. We're definitely looking up, and we're going to be having to fight and claw and scratch to get back up there. A win here definitely helps us stay on top of that bracket instead of being on the bottom.
Yeah, and so as our teams are getting ready to run run out through their respective banners that they have. Sean, let's go ahead and get your keys to the game, and then then we'll get your picks on what you think. And right now, your record on the picks are, what are they? 4-1.
I think I lost.
I think you lost last week.
Yeah, I thought we were going to come out and do better last week than what we did.
Yeah, it's Greenbrier's coming out onto the field.
Yep, here they come.
Here comes Farmington as well. So what's your keys to the game?
I think first key is establish that run. We got away from it last week. I think we were a little pass happy. I think number one, we've got to establish our run, and I know with Seth Howard back there, we can do that. And then the second key of the game is we've got to stop the run.
Yeah.
They're going to run the ball a lot. They got a big offensive line. They're going to want to run behind those guys. If we can control on the defensive side of the ball, line of scrimmage, hey, I think we've got a chance to really win this game. And I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be a tight game tonight. I'm picking Greenbrier to win 28-27. And it's going to be a barn burner.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting for sure, folks. So we are getting ready to set for kickoff. Both teams are getting ready to take the field. I didn't see who won the coin toss, so we will wait to see who comes on the field. It looks like it will be Farmington to be kicking off. Sean and I are sitting over here on the home press box side. We are they will be kicking from our right to the left. So as Greenbrier's return team is coming out onto the field, it is time.
We're going to start with the ball. I like it.
Yeah, it is time to get this thing going. So as we have Talon Moore deep, getting ready to take the kickoff. The crowd is still coming in. And there's a kick.
Kind of a squib.
A little squib kick.
Oh, here we go. Logan King's taking it. He's going to bounce it out to the left side. He broke a tackle, and he is going to get up to about the 26, 27-yard line. So a nice return there by Logan King as the Greenbrier offense is taking the field. And one thing about quarterback Andrew Johnson, although he didn't have his best game last week, he is still he's still passed for 900 yards this season. So I expect him to be on tonight as Seth Howard is lined up in the backfield, set to his right as we have 4 wide receivers. As Johnson is waiting on the snap, and he is going to give it to Howard on to the right side. He's got a nice hole. He's still running outside on the far sideline, and he's going to have a nice gain. So that is a good start for this Greenbrier offense, as he's going to pick up about 16 yards maybe on that play. So that is a nice start. If we can run this football and kind of set the tone early, that's going to be a good start for us. It's going to open up that passing game for sure. So as Greenbrier comes set again, they got 3 wide receivers on the wide side of the field. Howard is set to his left, and they're going to give it to Howard again, and he's going to take it to the right side. He's got a nice hole again. And he is going to pick up probably about 8 on that run. As Farmington was able to bring them down, but man, there's some big gaping holes. So like Coach Tribble said, he's going to get back to the running game, and that's what he plans to do. So it looks like it's pretty much the same formation, just flipped to the opposite side, as there are 3 receivers lined up to the wide side of the field. Howard is set to Johnson's left as Johnson is waiting on the snap. And he's going to drop back, and he's going to throw, and he's going to hit. Great job.
Hit number 13.
That's Clark Hogan.
And he broke a tackle.
There, baby.
Yeah, and we're playing with a little passion tonight, Sean, as that was number 13, Clark Hogan, on that little hitch route, and he's going to have a big gain there for a first down, and he's going to get down to about the 34-yard line of Farmington. And we are just now at 11 minutes left here in the first quarter, as Greenbrier is having an impressive drive to start this game.
It's a good start for us.
And then we've got
we spoke too soon.
As looks like Howard got a little anxious there as he took off before the ball was snapped. It looks like it was going to be a jet sweep to Talon Moore. So that will back us up 5. As we get set to run our next play. As Howard is lined up to the right side of Johnson. And he's going to drop back. He's going to look to throw, and he's got an open man. That's Brody Johnson. He's set down in the zone, and he's going to have a good gain. Probably about 10 yards on that play, it looks like.
Yeah, it looked like down at about the 29, so that's 10 yards.
So nice little catch there by Brody Johnson is It's going to make the second down a little bit more manageable.
Yeah, picking up that 10 of the 15.
So we are down on the 29-yard line of Farmington with a nice opening drive. Offense is looking sharp. Yes, he's getting ready for the snap, and he's going to give it to Howard, and he's going to take it right up the middle. He spins off of the tackle and just lowered his head.
Run.
And he is going to pick up a first down. He's going to have about 6 yards on that hard run as his helmet came off, and Howard's going to have to go out on this play. And number 17, Peyton Long, comes in for him. But that is going to be a first down for Greenbrier as they are getting set for their first down play as they have moved the ball down to about the 28-yard line.
Looking at 23. 23?
And there's a snap. And there's
great job. There we go. Brody Johnson,
Brody
29.
Johnson on the far sideline as he broke a tackle. And we are getting chunk yards right now, Sean. They are getting big plays as we are down to the 15-yard line now. Farmington is Sean and I are in a small little spot here, and it's kind of hard to see out the windows. As we get set, and
he pulls it.
Pulled it, and
there
he's going to
go.
keep
Look
it.
at there.
He's going to take it. He's at the touchdown.
Hey, you know what that is, Carl? That's touchdown, G-Town. Oh, wait, that doesn't sound very good.
That doesn't sound right. No, that's not right.
I'll leave the touchdown calls to you.
Touchdown, Greenbrier, as Andrew Johnson pulled it and kept it off to the left side, and he was able to get into the end zone. So a nice opening drive there for Greenbrier as Cody Powell comes on to add the extra point.
Hey, and he rode him
he rode
while,
him
and
a
then
long
he
ways.
pulled it at the last second.
He froze the defense on that as he was did a little read option there, and there's the kick, and that looks like that is good. So with 9 minutes and 8 seconds left here in the first quarter, Greenbrier takes the ball down and scores on their opening drive, makes it 7-0. Let's take a short time out. You're listening to Greenbrier Football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Hi, it's Meredith from Glow Aesthetics. Glow offers waxing, airbrush spray tanning, lash lifts, lash and brow tinning, lash extensions, and facials for all skin needs. Skin peels and microdermabrasion are also available. Glow also carries an assortment of last-minute gifts and gift cards that will always make someone's special day even better. New clients get 25% off. Like us on Facebook and Instagram at Glow Greenbrier or call 679-0870 to schedule your appointment with Glow today.
Now open, Western Sizzlin' Express is proud to serve Greenbrier and surrounding areas with hand-cut steaks daily, fresh salads, hand-battered chicken tenders, and even seafood. Dine in or drive through, we're here to serve you. Try our hamburger special, 2 to 4, Monday through Friday. A quarter-pound burger with fries and a small drink, only $4.99. Western Sizzlin' Express, open daily, 10:30 to 9 in our dining area and drive through until 10. And don't forget, come see us at our Clinton location, home of the over 80-item buffet.
A service of King Sullivan Radio, K234BB and 94.7 FM, KGFL 1110 AM, Clinton.
Welcome back to Farmington as they took the kickoff and brought it out to about the 27-yard line, 28-yard line, it looks like.
And that last series, Carl, we ran 7 plays for 77 yards.
That's a good start. That's a good start.
To the game.
So one note about the Greenbrier defense this week is our starting linebacker, number 59, Gabe McKinney, is out as he was injured, and there's a good stop by the defense as they try to run up the middle. As Engelkist, number 22, is taking his place and looked like he was even in on that tackle. So that's about a 2-yard gain for Farmington as they try to run the ball up the middle. And Farmington is huddling, which we haven't seen, I don't think, this year, Sean, in any high school team. But they are huddling, and so they are getting set. And they do have a good quarterback, Eric Hill. And they're going to hand off, and he's going to try to get up the middle again. And he is swarmed under by a bunch of Greenbrier defenders, led, looks like, by number 14 for Greenbrier, which is Tanner Collins. Looks like the other Tanner Bernaco, was in on that tackle as well. So that's going to bring up third and about 4 from their 34-yard line. So big stop here if we are able to stop him and force a punt. And he's going to drop back and pass. He's looking to his right. He's got a guy, and he just overthrew that pass. So that is going to bring up 4th down, and that was a good start for the defense, as that's going to be 3 and out.
Yeah, and if you look at that series, the first 2 plays were runs. Hey, we only gave up about 3 yards each play. Made it third manageable for them, but they came up and throw that incomplete pass, and so a good start for the defense.
Yeah, they tried to hit him on a little quick out over there, and he just kind of overthrew him as Farmington's getting ready to punt. Looks like we got Howard deep and Johnson deep.
We're bringing him pressure, too.
Yeah, they couldn't get to it. Nice high kick, and that is going to be fair caught by Brody Johnson as the Greenbrier offense is getting ready to take the field again with 7 minutes and 51 seconds left here in the first quarter. So while I got a minute, I'm just going to give some quick thanks to our sponsors, our cheerleaders, Greenbrier Kids Day Out, Judge Susan Weaver, First Service Bank, Wood to Water Outfitters, Mid-State Insulation, and the Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier. Thanks to you guys for allowing us to get up here to Farmington and bring this game back home to everybody in Greenbrier. So good opening drive for Greenbrier last time. Let's see what we can do this time. Is Howard line up to the right of Johnson, got a man in motion, that's Talon Moore, and we got a flag down as he is not going to be able to get much on that jet sweep. Looks like it's going to be a hold on the offense. So that will back us up. As Sean and I are in this press box with not much air conditioner right now on this hot evening here in Farmington. Sean is over here hard at work keeping stats for everybody. As it is 7-0 here in the first quarter, 7 minutes and 45 seconds left. So yeah, this Eric Hill quarterback, I didn't touch on it much while ago for Farmington, but he's a good player and he can throw the football, and it's kind of surprising they only did it one time on that opening drive. I expect this next time they come out, they're probably going to air it out a little bit more. Yeah. But Greenbrier's got the ball now. Looks like they are on their 27-yard line. Johnson drops back. He's going to throw a little pass out to the right, to the left, and it's incomplete. A little high, intended for Logan King. So that's going to bring up 3rd and long for Greenbrier. So I expect to see another pass here. I don't think they're going to run the ball.
No, but a good thing about our offense, though, is that we can pick up this 15 yards.
Yep. So we'll see as Johnson is looking over to the sideline to get a call as the offense is getting set with his 3rd and long. As Johnson is looking over the defense, looks like Farmington's going to be bringing some pressure, and they do. We pick it up pretty good. Johnson's got time. He's going to throw, and it's complete on the far sideline.
Like Brody Johnson.
To Brody Johnson, but that is going to be short of the first down. As the tackler came up and made a good hit and stopped him right there. So now
looks like we might be going to. It looks like we might be going for it.
I think he's dropped back. He's going to punt the ball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a little bit deeper than normal, so he's going to punt the ball. See if we can get a good kick here. There's a good snap. That's a good high punt. Let's see, and that's going to go out of bounds on the far sideline. So with 6 minutes and 53 seconds left here in the first quarter, Greenbrier's up 7-0. Let's take a short time out. You're listening to Greenbrier Football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Hi, it's Meredith from Glow Aesthetics. Glow offers waxing, airbrush spray tanning, lash lifts, lash and brow tinning, lash extensions, and facials for all skin needs. Skin peels and microdermabrasion are also available. Glow also carries an assortment of last-minute gifts and gift cards that will always make someone's special day even better. New clients get 25% off. Like us on Facebook and Instagram at Glow Greenbrier or call 679-0870 to schedule your appointment with Glow today.
Now open, Western Sizzlin' Express is proud to serve Greenbrier and surrounding areas with hand-cut steaks daily, fresh salads, hand-battered chicken tenders, and even seafood. Dine in or drive through, we're here to serve you. Try our hamburger special, 2 to 4, Monday through Friday. A quarter-pound burger with fries and a small drink, only $4.99. Western Sizzlin' Express, open daily, 10:30 to 9 in our dining area and drive through until 10. And don't forget, come see us at our Clinton location, home of the over 80-item buffet.
As we are back, and Farmington has picked up a first down off of a little screen pass to the near sideline and broke a tackle. They've got the ball into Greenbrier territory. 1st and 10 on our 38-yard line as they are lined up in the shotgun formation. They're going to give it to number 32, and he's going to try to bounce it to the outside, and we have kind of cut him off, but now he's going to turn it and get a few yards there. As Talon Moore kind of stretched that out, but he was still able to get to the edge. That was their running back, number 32, Reed Turner, on that carry. So that was a pickup of about 5 yards on that run.
Brings up 2nd down to 5 for the Cardinals.
So that is going to be 2nd and 5 for the Farmington Cardinals as they come set with a 2-back shotgun formation. Quarterback drops back. He's looking, and he's got a man open, and it's incomplete. As the man was open, that was number 8, Drew Sturgeon, and he let it go right through his hands as he was open on like a little comeback route. That would have given him a 1st down, but it fell incomplete. So now it brings up 3rd and 5 with 5 minutes and 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. So another big 3rd down for this defense. It seemed like they've been pretty good on the run so far. And really, Farmington just had that one big play.
Yeah, and that one, he just kind of slipped through a tackler on this outside.
Yeah, looks like the quarterback pulled it. He's going to keep it, and he is going to be hit hard there by number 1, Ryan Bernard. And I don't think he got much of anything.
No, he might have got 2 on that play.
Yeah, so it's going to bring up 4th down as the quarterback was hit pretty hard on that. Now, let's see what Farmington decides to do, kind of in no man's land when they're sitting on the Greenbrier 30-yard line, 4th and about 3.
It looks like they're going for it.
Yep, it looks like they're going to line up to go for it. Is number 6, Eric Hill, their quarterback's in the shotgun. The running back set to the left, and he's going to take it right up the middle, and he's going to try to punch it in.
I don't think he got it. No.
I don't think he got that.
No, he's at 29. That's our ball.
Yeah, as he's going to come up short as the defense stood tall that time. Great job their defense as they shut down Farmington from allowing them to get the 1st down. And Greenbrier will take over on the, where are they going to mark that? On about the 30-yard line, it looks like. So 1st down, Greenbrier. So, yes, Sean, so this is, this is just one of these games that you got to have. And so far, Greenbrier has been pretty sharp.
Yeah,
so
our
far.
first series was good. That last series was a 3 and out, so we need to really.
That penalty kind of killed us. As Johnson, he's going to hand it off to Howard over the left side.
Oh,
he's got a big hole, and he broke it. And he's going to get all the way up to about the 44-yard line as he was 1 tackle away from taking that one to the house.
Yeah, so good job. Yeah, good 15-yarder right there.
Good job by that offensive line up front for giving him a hole on the left side, and they are lined up again. They're going quick, and they're going to give it to him again. And he's breaking tackles. He's going to make something out of nothing as Farmington had some penetration on him. But he's going to pick up, Howard's going to pick up about 3, maybe 4 on that play.
About 47.
47-yard line.
Yeah, that was another good run. So that offensive line is doing its job as we are establishing that run early. And, Sean, if we're able to do that, that's going to open up a lot of things.
Yeah. It definitely for our offense and the ability to pass.
Yeah. So I believe that's Logan King in the backfield, or Peyton Long, I'm sorry. And Johnson's going to pull it, and he's going to throw it to a receiver over there. That's Brody Johnson, it looks like, and he's going to be short, or he's going to be right at it on the far sideline.
Morehart. Bryce Morehart. Yep.
Okay, that was 31.
Johnson's pass is complete to Bryce Morehart.
So that's going to be close to a 1st down.
Yeah,
I think he's a little short.
Yeah, it looks like he's a little short.
But Johnson's fooling me on that.
I thought you got some new glasses.
Man, I'm telling you, that fake is good. That's freezing those linebackers.
It's the shadow of the glass.
The press box.
No, they're going to call for the measurements.
Official timeout for a measurement.
So as we get an official measurement here, a couple little notes as well as that, Coach Tribble, when I visited with him earlier this week, he was not really disappointed, but he just felt like the boys could have played a lot better, and I think they are answering the call so far at the start of this game. As it looks like it's going to be short.
Yeah, it's going to be short.
Just a little bit short.
Maybe like 1/1000th of an acre. Is that about what it is? 1/1000th of an acre? Is that about how far we got to go?
It's not very much. So we're at 4 minutes and 3 seconds left here in the first quarter. And this is the last year for this stadium, Sean. As you know, when we got here, we were talking to some of the nice folks from Farmington, and they can't wait to get over to their new field.
Yeah. And you, like I, just went ahead and went to the high school, and there's no football field at the high school.
They're working on it, but it's not ready yet. So here we go. It's going to be 3rd and short for Greenbrier as the official blows the whistle. And we're going to take the ball, and we're going to be
met in the backfield. But I think he squirted through it. I think we're going to get it.
That was number 17 for Greenbrier, Peyton Long. I thought he was met like for a 2-yard loss. But they're going to get first down. Wow, what a run by that young man. I was about to give up on him, but he squirted through there, and he got the first down. So first down Greenbrier on the Farmington 46-yard line.
Yeah, that was a great second effort by Seth. Like I said, he was met in the backfield, but just kept those legs moving. And
that was Peyton, actually.
Oh, it was Peyton Long.
It looked like it was Howard as hard as he ran, but that was Peyton. There's a pass over the middle. That's completed to Tyler Moore. He's got an opening. He's down to the 25.
Hold on to that football, Tyler.
He's down to about the 16-yard line, as that was a nice kick. You throw a little post route, a little skinny post over the middle. The linebackers are cheating up. And you can make something happen. And there's a give it along, and he's going to take it off the left side. And he's not going to get much this time as the hole closed up pretty quickly. But he is going to have positive yards as we are continuously getting something on every play. As we are down to about the 13-yard line, it looks like, with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. As Johnson's looking over to the Greenbrier bench to get his call. He is getting set as he has 4 wide receivers set. And here's the snap. He's dropping back. He's looking. He's got plenty of time. Now he's getting pressure, and he is going to go down as the pocket collapsed on him, and he is going to be brought down in the backfield as it looks like there was a breakdown in protection up front, and so that's going to bring up a loss on that play. So now it's going to be 3rd and long for Greenbrier.
Yep, that was a loss of about 7 on the play.
Yep, so we are setting on the 20-yard line. 3rd and about 13 as we are getting set to run this 3rd down play. Be nice to pick up some positive yardage here and get this ball in the end zone. As Tyler Moore comes in motion.
But I say we're going to go for it all.
He's got time. Oh my goodness, he's got plenty of time. Fans want a flag for holding, but he had a ton of time and just could not find anybody open as the ball was deflected at the line of scrimmage. So that's going to bring up 4th down. Now, what do we do here? He's got a good field goal kicker over there.
Yeah, I would think he's bringing on the field goal kicker.
Unless he knows something from watching film like what.
That'd be 37-yarder.
That might be at his max, though. I know I saw him kicking in practice the other day. He was trying to kick 50-yarders, and he was getting close. So, yeah, it looks like Greenbrier's going to go for it. So big play here for the offense as it is 4th and 13 on about the 20-yard line of Farmington. As Johnson drops back, he's looking to his left. Now he surveys the field.
Throw it to him.
And there he is over the middle, and it is incomplete. As number 29, Brody Johnson, looks like he had it in his hands. The ball was a little low, but he dropped it. So with that, Farmington takes over with 1 minute and 34 seconds left here in the first quarter with your score 7-0. Let's take a short timeout. You're listening to Greenbrier Football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Oh, no. I think our air conditioner's out. Who do we call?
Call Superior Heat and Air Incorporated. They're a full-service company that services all brands of equipment. Superior Heat and Air services the Faulkner, Van Buren, and Conway County areas. They offer free estimates on new equipment. So don't just call anyone. Call Superior Heating and Air for any service or repair calls. That's Superior Heating and Air, 501-977-0055. Superior Heating and Air, 501-977-0055.
Howdy, folks. The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton wants to show you a little cowboy courtesy when you stop by our service department. From oil changes to major repairs on all makes and models, you name it. Right now, when you buy a set of tires, you get a free rotation and balance for the life of the tires. Schedule your appointment today at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton.
Farmington has the ball, and they have moved the ball up to about their 27-yard line, and it's going to bring up third and about 3 as they have tried to run the ball the last couple of plays. So let's see what they do here on the Greenbrier defense as we get set, as they come out with 3 wide receivers set, and rolls over the quarterback, rolls to his right, and it is knocked away over there. Nice defense.
That was Howard.
Was that Seth Howard over there?
Yep.
Knocked it away.
Seth kind of jumped in front of the route and just knocked it down.
So a nice defensive stand again for the Greenbrier Panthers, as they are going to force Farmington to punt the football on 3 and out again, as we are right at 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. With your score 7-0 Greenbrier, as Farmington is getting set to punt. And we have Howard and Bernard deep, and we're coming on this punt. Oh, we got close to blocking that, but he got it out. Howard's going to take it at about the 42-yard line, and he's going to come this way with it, and he's going to have a nice return. He's going to bring it up to about the 48-yard line of Farmington. So good field position this time for Greenbrier as their offense gets set to take the field. And that should be the end of the first quarter, and yes, it is. So with that, we're going to take another short timeout with the score 7-0. You're listening to Greenbrier Football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
2018 continues to be an exciting year for Conway Regional. We were named the #1 hospital in Central Arkansas for medical excellence in overall hospital care. While we're proud of this award, every member of our team is driven by something more. You. You're our #1. And for us, that's the #1 worth celebrating. One team, one promise. Conway Regional. All awards mentioned are based on independent research by CareChecks and information service of Quantros Incorporated.
Hi, it's Meredith from Glow Aesthetics. Glow offers waxing, airbrush spray tanning, lash lifts, lash and brow tinning, lash extensions, and facials for all skin needs. Skin peels and microdermabrasion are also available. Glow also carries an assortment of last-minute gifts and gift cards that will always make someone's special day even better. New clients get 25% off. Like us on Facebook and Instagram at Glow Greenbrier, or call 679-0870 to schedule your appointment with Glow today.
Welcome back, everyone, as we get start the second quarter, and just again to say that this is Farmington's homecoming tonight. So they have a nice crowd here. As a while ago they brought out some of the cheerleaders over the past, and that was kind of cool to see, and they got a big hand. So big crowd here for Farmington, as they know too that this is a big game for both squads here in the conference play, as we have a penalty. Looks like a illegal motion is going to back us up 5 yards, as Johnson is looking over to the sideline with number 17 Peyton Long in the backfield with them. So we'll see what we have in store here on 1st and 15 at about our 47-yard line, 46-yard line. Johnson gets set, and he's going to give it to Long, and he's going to take it over the right side.
Around the corner, he's moving.
Yep. He's got
hold on that football.
As he had a good gain on the far sideline, got a lot of that yardage back. Looks like he's going to be about a yard short of the first down, as he took it over to the far side off tackle. Little zone run there. Good job by the offensive line. So it's going to bring up 2nd and short. So we can do about anything we want to now on this play, as Long goes in motion. Johnson's in the backfield by himself, and he's going to throw it over there to Johnson, or to Long, and he's going to pick up the first down. He's going to get about 3 yards there.
Yeah, it's Morehart.
Well, that was Morehart that came in and caught that screen. I thought it was
But long enough for a first down,
yeah. Thought it was long, it came in motion, but he went out there and blocked and had a good block to get the first down.
38-yard line. Resulting play is a Panther first down.
So we'll get set again as we will have 3 receivers to this side, to the near side of the field. As Johnson gets ready to take the snap, he's going to drop back. He's looking again, and he has got lit up, and that ball came free.
Yep. Boy, he never saw it.
He never saw that at all, and that ball popped loose, and Farmington recovered. It looked like it was some kind of blitz on the right side of the offensive line, and he was not picked up, and he put his helmet right in Johnson's chest. Surprised he got up from that.
Yeah, that was a good hit by Farmington. Yeah. Man, you just hate to see that for us.
Well, I saw that coming too.
Yeah.
He was untouched coming in there and making that tackle. So there's a turnover for Greenbrier as Farmington will take over on their own 40-yard line with 11 minutes and 29 seconds left here in the first half. So far the defense has played well. I don't think they've given up much of anything, so let's see what Farmington tries to do here. They're going to hand the ball off, and the running back's going to take it right up the middle of the defense. He's going to have a nice gain. Looked like he was tackled by Engelkiss on that play, but not until he picks up about 7 yards as he runs it right up the middle of the defense. Farmington huddles up again, and they come up to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback is under center, 1 back in the backfield. And he's going to drop back. He's looking. He's going to throw it out here, number 8, and it's complete. We got a missed tackle, and he is going to pick up a first down as Talon Moore comes over there and makes the stop.
Tackled by Talon Moore on the play.
But Clark Hogan had a chance to get him, and he just kind of juked him and picked up some extra yards. So that's a first down for Farmington as they move it into Greenbrier territory on about our 37-yard line. As the quarterback drops back again, he's looking, and he's got a guy over the middle, and it's complete, and he's down to the 10, about the 5-yard line. As it looked like, Sean, we had a chance for an interception there, but we weren't able to make it.
Yep.
As we have a Greenbrier Panther down.
Injury timeout.
Looks like he's getting up. I can't see the number back there. Is that Howard?
Yeah, Howard.
That's Howard again. He's been beat up this year.
Yeah, that was a good pass by the quarterback. He slipped it in over there over about 3 defenders.
I don't know how he got it in there, but Farmington is down to about the 7-yard line of Greenbrier as they will huddle up again. And defense here has got to make a good stand, at least hold them to a field goal. As they're going to hand it off the middle to the fullback, and he is plowing forward, and he's going to pick up a few yards as he takes it right up the middle of the defense. He's going to pick up maybe about 3 on that play. He's going to get down to about the 3-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 3. So they're just trying to force it on us now as they got a pro eye set. They're going to give it to the running back, and he's going to take it, and he is going to be denied.
To the end zone.
Denied on the left side of the defense as he is going to come up short. I thought he got in there, but the referee on the far side said no. So now it brings up 3rd and 1. So it'll be 3rd and goal from the 1. So defense has done their job so far.
Yeah, this would be a huge stop right here.
Yeah, and it looks like Farmington's going to take a timeout and talk about this. So with that timeout, I want to thank our sponsors again for making this happening as we bring this to you from Farmington. Let's say thanks to Southern Savvy, Cowboy Dodge, who will have the player of the game at the end of the game, Glow Aesthetics, First Arkansas Bank and Trust, Drew Ellis with Rowlett Realty, Treasures Auto and Guy, Western Sizzling Express, and Conway Regional Health Systems and Greenbrier Family Clinic. So, Sean, we are live streaming here, and it looks like it's working well so far.
Yeah.
Why don't you remind people again how they can go see our live stream?
So the live stream is coming through YouTube. So all you got to do is go to YouTube and search for Greenbrier Panther Athletics. just look for that Panther head, click on it, and it'll bring you up to the page. Should see a video that says live. Be sure to subscribe to the page, and then it should alert you too. Anytime that we take a game live, it should alert you.
All right, so here we go. It's 3rd and goal from the 1 yard line. As Farmington is breaking the huddle, and they have got a tight set. They're going to try to power this in there, and that's what they're going to do. And I think they're going to get the push, and yes, they are. Looked like we had them stood up, but that is a touchdown for Farmington. As the defense, I thought, had them stood up, but they were able to get that push as they had that right side overloaded. And I think they just outmanned us on that side, and they were able to push the ball into the end zone. So they're going to try the extra point as the score sits right now 6-7 with 9 minutes and 14 seconds left here in the first half. So pending the extra point, and the kick is up, and it looks like it is good. Yep. So with that, the score is 7-7 in the second quarter with 9 minutes and 14 seconds left. Let's take a short time out. You're listening to Greenbrier Football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Now open, Western Sizzling Express is proud to serve Greenbrier and surrounding areas with hand-cut steaks daily, fresh salads, hand-battered chicken tenders, and even seafood. Dine in or drive through, we're here to serve you. Try our hamburger special, 2 to 4, Monday through Friday. A quarter-pound burger with fries and a small drink, only $4.99. Western Sizzling Express, open daily, 10:30 to 9 in our dining area and drive through until 10. And don't forget, come see us at our Clinton location, home of the over 80-item buffet.
Go see Drew Ellis with Rowlett Realty and let him be the first to welcome you to Panther Country. Give Drew a call for your real estate needs, 501-402-9496, or stop by his office at 89A North Broadview in Greenbrier. Same location for 22 years. Big or small, we sell them all. Drew Ellis at Rowlett Realty, 501-402-9496. Give Drew a call today.
As Farmington kicks off, and it hits and did a little squib kick, and it was kicked down to number 16, Logan King, who had a decent return. He's going to bring it out to the Greenbrier 27-yard line. So we will take over right there.
You know, that last drive for us, I mean, we were driving and just one busted play and a good play by them, and get a turnover, and they can take it down and score.
Yep. So let's see what the offense does here as the defense has a line stack. Now they're going to drop back, and he's going to give it to number 17.
Here we go. Here we go.
That's 17. That is Peyton Long with a big run right up the middle of the defense, and he is going to have a good gain there.
He's out to about the
47-yard line. So a nice run.
Nice 21-yard run right there.
So they are running it over there on the offensive right side. And they're going to give it to him again, and he's going to try to get out there again. But this time, Farmington's going to have him wrapped up, and he's probably going to lose a couple. As Peyton Long could not get to the edge that time. They wrapped him up, and it looks like he is coming out, and number 40, Seth Howard, is coming in. So let's see if we're going to try to run it again on this second and long play, or are we going to try to pass it. As Johnson's waiting on the snap, and we had them move. Looks like the defense jumped off sides. So that's going to be 5 yards for the good guys.
I like it. We'll take that 5 yards. So now it'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at about the 50-yard line.
49-yard line, remains second down.
As the offense gets set again, you know, Sean, they work on that a lot, believe it or not, that double hut, and it worked that time. So as the offense gets set, Johnson looks over. He's going to drop back. He's looking, and he's got number 1, Ryan Bernard, and he dropped it on a little post pattern, a little seam route. He had an opening, but pass was maybe a little low, but that was catchable.
Yeah, that was catchable.
That's all right. That was a big gain, too.
Yeah, that would have been a big gain.
Because he had the defender pinned on his left, and he catches that, he's going to run for a while. So 3rd and long for the offense with 8 minutes left here in the first half. Score 7-7. And we're going to hand it off to – no, we're going to fake it, and we're going to throw it, and now it's complete.
Baby.
It is complete over here to Brody Johnson, and that is going to be a first down. Looked almost like the same route as the last time, but that is going to give us a first down as the offense continues to move the football.
Yeah, that was a great play. Good throw by Johnson.
Yep, hit him in stride that time. And he was waiting on the snap, and he's going to throw a little screen pass to Talon Moore on the far sideline. He's got some nice blocks. And he's finally going to be wrestled down close to the first down marker, as he had some good blocks over there on the far sideline. Little bubble screen. And he is going to be about a yard short, maybe a foot short. Well, that's close as he gets it up to the Farmington 30-yard line. Greenbrier gets set again. Johnson's waiting on the snap. Howard set to his right. And the official, the chains weren't set on the far sideline.
Yeah, looked like we got him to jump again, too.
Now we're ready for action as Johnson is waiting on the snap. He's going to drop back. He's looking again, and he's going to throw a little out route complete over there on the far sideline. That was
Clark Hogan.
Number 13, Clark Hogan. Nice pickup, about six yards on that. So he will have a nice catch and bring up second and about 5.
Brings up second down and 4.
For the offense, and they're going to give it to Howard, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield as he tried to get out to the right side, and he was not able to. He's going to lose yardage. So it's going to bring up third and about maybe 9. So we'll see what we can do here. As it is 3rd and 9 on the Farmington 30-yard line, as it looks like Farmington is going to take a timeout. We'll keep it right here because I don't want to miss this third down play. If they get out there quick, that's a big third down right here. If they get out there pretty quick. So again, we're up here for homecoming. It's warm. I don't know if it's really humid, but man, it's warm. At least in the press box.
It is.
I always like to look, especially when we get on the road, at least this far. 2.5 hour drive. Look across the way, and Greenbrier's got some fans over there. So, but if you didn't make it, hopefully you're listening to it on the radio broadcast. If not, then you can listen or watch it on the live stream. And just want to look ahead to our schedule, as next week we'll be at home with Harrison, and that will be our homecoming next week. And then we go to Clarksville, Alma, and Bologna. So.
Bologna game's at home, right? Alma and Bologna at home?
Yep. So only got one more road game, which will be at Clarksville in a couple of weeks. But can't stress it enough how big this game is, as it is tied right now with 6 minutes and 17 seconds left here in the first half. Greenbrier has the ball with 3rd and long. And Johnson drops back. He's got time. Now he's getting a little pressure, and he is going to go down for another sack. As big number 70 there for Farmington, Jacob Rogers comes free up the middle, and he was able to get to Johnson, and that's going to bring up 4th and long. And that's going to back us up to about our Farmington's 37-yard line. Looks like it's going to be about 4th and 20. So let's see if Coach Tribble decides to punt the ball. Is he going to go for it? I think he's going to go for this based off of the formation. So whatever the play he feels best with is what they're going to run. Johnson's dropping back. He's getting a little pressure. Now he's going to throw a little go route on the far sideline. We got a flag. A flag was thrown. Might have been holding over there. Let's see what we got.
Don't think the home fans like that one.
No, you heard a little boos here.
Holding.
Yeah, we got holding over on the far sideline against Farmington. So that's still going to be 4th down, but it will be a little bit more manageable now. So let's see what they mark off here. They're going to mark off 10 yards, and it is going to make it about 4th and, let's say, 7 on the 27-yard line of Farmington. So a little bit manageable. As Johnson gets set again. Sure, we're going to try to throw it again, but Farmington looks like they're going to bring pressure from the left side. And they are, and he's dropping back, and he's getting pressure. Now he's going to throw it deep, and he's got him open, and it is almost intercepted in the end zone, but it is knocked away. So Greenbrier will turn the ball over as we were not able to pick up the fourth down.
Ball will turn over on downs to the Cardinals.
So that kind of hurt there. Had a good drive going and was not able to do much with it.
Yeah, that was a drive we definitely need to get some points out of.
Yeah, get something. So now
answer the call after giving up that touchdown.
Yeah. Well, we had the ball for a while, it seemed like, so maybe to give the defense a break and let them catch their breath as they are back out on the field getting ready to try to stop Farmington from doing anything. And they're going to hand the ball up the middle in that power I formation as they lead up in there with a fullback, and he's going to pick up a few yards as the tailback followed the fullback up in the hole, and he's going to pick up about 4, and he's going to move the ball out to about the Farmington 31-yard line. So nice run there for the first down play. So now it's going to be 2nd and 6. And we're looking at about 4 minutes and 45 seconds left here in the first half with a tie ball game. And now they're going to pitch it, and the running back's going to try to take it over here to the right side. He's going to be thrown down.
Yes, sir.
That was Howard coming up and making the tackle. And he says, no, you're not getting this edge, as he wrestled him down for a nice loss. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 9 for Farmington, as they did lose some yardage on that play. It almost looked like, Sean, they tried to do what Cersei did or Morrilton did to us last week, where they would running back would take the ball one way and then cut back the other way. But we weren't fooled on that as we wrestled the running back down for a loss. So it is 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. He's looking over the middle. Now he's going to throw, and it is complete to number 8, but I think he is short. That was Drew Sturgeon on the catch for Farmington, but I think he is going to be a little short. Let's see where they mark it. Yeah, he's going to be about a yard short, it looks like. So it's going to be 4th and about, not even a yard, maybe a half a yard. Well, I think they're going to do a measurement as the football is marked here on our sideline, and the sticks are on the other side, on the visitor sideline. So they're going to bring them across and just see where we are. So we'll keep it right here and see what the measurement is as well.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be close.
It's going to be close. But big stop here for the defense.
Yeah, we need
were
a big
able
stop
to do
here
that
before we go to halftime.
Yeah, so let's see what they got.
They're going to be
no, they're going to give it to them. First down.
Yep.
So that is a first down for Farmington as they keep the chains moving. As we are getting closer to halftime, we're right at about 4 minutes to halftime. And folks, don't forget at halftime, I got Beyond the Game, another interview with one of the coaches, and probably one of my favorite ones. That is with Coach K, the new volleyball coach here at Greenbrier. I really like Coach Cade. He brings some insight to the volleyball program and what he wants to do with it. So here's a throw by Farmington to the outside, and it is complete. And he's going to pick up about 12 yards as he throws it out to number 27, Colton Reeves, for a 12-yard catch. And that is another first down as the ball is setting right at midfield. And the clock is down to about 3 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first half as the defense gets set again.
Yeah, and Farmington's going to have the ball to start the next second half.
And they try to run it off the right side, and where it's not able to is he is met by a slew of Greenbrier Panthers led by number 2, it looks like, Talon Moore, and then number 22, J.P. Engelkiss, was in on the stop, and he is going to pick up nothing as the ball is still marked at the 50-yard line. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 as we are down to about 3 minutes left here in the first half. So this is a big drive for the defense. We cannot afford to give up any points right here. Quarterback drops back. He's looking. He's surveying, and he's going to throw it high.
Oh, man.
And it was almost intercepted. We had 2 Greenbrier Panthers there.
He's definitely throwing into tight coverage out there.
He is. He threw it right over the head of Ryan Bernard. So that brings up a 3rd and 10. at the 50-yard line. So we had good coverage that time, but he's not afraid to throw in tight coverage. You're right, John.
Yeah, he's just trying to drop it over those linebackers and in front of the safeties.
Yeah. So we are set again for third down. Quarterback drops back. He's looking. Now he's going to throw it over here, and he's got a man open, and it's complete. And he is going to pick up a first down as he threw it to number 10. That is McQuavian Watson, as he has a nice gain and a first down on a little out route. And they're going to continue to move the chains. So that's first down, and he gets it down to the Greenbrier 31-yard line. So they are mixing in the pass and run pretty good right now. Sean, as they get set in shotgun, quarterback's going to throw a little screen, and they got it blocked up pretty good. But he is going to, there's
we got
a flag
over there. Yeah, somebody's holding on the outside.
Got a flag as the screen picked up about 3 yards. So let's see what the flag is. Might be a block in the back is what it looks like. Let's see what the call is officially here. So that's going to help. Let's see. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Legal block in the back. So that will back them up.
Illegal block called against the Cardinals.
So that will back them up 10 as they will set the ball down at the Greenbrier 41-yard line. So it is going to be 1st and 20 for Farmington with 2 minutes and 36 seconds left here in the first half as the quarterback comes back onto the field, I should say, after he meets with his head coach and gets the play call for Farmington as they get set now with a power I set formation. Quarterback is under center, and they're going to give it off to the running back straight up the middle. He tries to bounce it out to the outside.
He ain't going to get too much.
No, not much on that one. Looks like number 22, J.P. Engelkiss, was in on the tackle again, and he's having a good night, Sean.
He is. I think this is the first night he started on defense, right?
I believe it is, yeah. He is in for
Gabe McKinney.
Number 59, Gabe McKinney, who was injured last week at Morrilton. And I don't think Gabe's coming back, so I think this is going to be JP's job until for the rest of the season. So now we got second and long for Farmington, as they have one back set, and they're going to do a toss out to the right side, and he's looking for a hole.
He's not going to get much.
No, as he ducks his head and tries to turn the corner, but Talon Moore comes up and brings him down, along with number 1, Ryan Bernard. So he's going to pick up a few yards, but not much, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 15 from the Greenbrier 35-yard line. And again, folks, don't forget at halftime, as I will have an interview with the new Greenbrier volleyball coach, Coach K. That will be coming up for Beyond the Game at halftime.
You know, and I like how we're doing it at halftime. We're kind of adding in some other guys. I mean, now we've got a volleyball guy.
And here's the give to number 32 as he tries to get out to the left side. He's got a nice hole. He turns it back upfield, but he is stopped there by number 16, Logan King. So that's going to bring up 4th and probably about 4 or 5.
Yep.
So let's see what happens here as we're down to 38 seconds. I'm sure Farmington's going to take a timeout, and yes, they are. So with that, let's take a timeout as well. You are listening to Greenbrier Football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Hi, it's Meredith from Glow Aesthetics. Glow offers waxing, airbrush spray tanning, lash lifts, lash and brow tinning, lash extensions, and facials for all skin needs. Skin peels and microdermabrasion are also available. Glow also carries an assortment of last-minute gifts and gift cards that will always make someone's special day even better. New clients get 25% off. Like us on Facebook and Instagram at Glow Greenbrier or call 679-0870 to schedule your appointment with Glow today.
Now open, Western Sizzlin' Express is proud to serve Greenbrier and surrounding areas with hand-cut steaks daily, fresh salads, hand-battered chicken tenders, and even seafood. Dine in or drive through, we're here to serve you. Try our hamburger special, 2 to 4, Monday through Friday. A quarter-pound burger with fries and a small drink, only $4.99. Western Sizzlin' Express, open daily, 10:30 to 9 in our dining area and drive through until 10. And don't forget, come see us at our Clinton location, home of the over 80-item buffet.
Big fourth down here for Greenbrier, as it is about 4th and 5 on our own 25-yard line, and they're going to throw it.
He's running. He's running.
He's going to keep it, and I don't know if he made it.
He's got it.
Yeah, they're going to give it to him. First down, Farmington, as they ran a little bootleg. Quarterback kept it out to the right side, and he was able to get to the first down marker, and he's got 28 seconds left here in the first half. He's going to drop back. He's looking to throw. He's throwing a little out route, and it is incomplete. As they tried to do a little 10-yard out route.
That was good defense.
That was good defense.
Like Brody Johnson.
Brody come up and made the tackle, and the receiver dropped it. He timed it just right to knock it loose. So it is 2nd down and 10 from about our 19-yard line. 22 seconds left here in the first half. As the Farmington offense gets set, quarterback's in shotgun. He's got 4 wide receivers, 1 back set to his left. He drops back. He's looking to his left.
He's going for it all, but it's not there.
Overthrown. He was open, but the quarterback overthrew him, as it looked like the receiver, far side receiver, ran a little out and up, and we bid on it, but he overthrew the receiver because he was 5 steps behind our defender. So good break for the defense, as we're down to 17 seconds left in the first half. So it's 3rd and 10 from our 19. As they're coming out in a 4 wide receiver set again, 1 running back set to the left of the quarterback. There's a snap. He's dropping back. He's looking over the middle. Now he's going to take off. And now he's going to throw it into the corner of the end zone, and it's a little long again, incomplete. So let's see what Farmington decides to do. As that's going to bring up
4th down,
4th and long. They've got to try a field goal here, I would think, Sean.
How much time? Maybe.
Looks like it's going to be about a 35-yarder. Yeah, 36-yarder. So this is going to be a tough field goal for this young man, as there is 9 seconds left here in the first half. So let's see what happens as we wait on the snap. Snap slow, kick is up, and
no good. He's way right.
He had the distance, but
he
missed it wide right with 3 seconds left here in the first half. The score is still tied 7-7. And again, folks, don't forget at halftime, got an interview with Coach K. Sean's going to have his stats. We'll check on some scores from around the state.
And just so people know, it's not Coach K from Duke. Unfortunately, we got the Coach K from Paris.
There you go. But
he's a great coach. From what I've seen from the outside, I haven't been to a volleyball game. But
well, that's just it, man. That's one thing he talked about, is he would love to have the fans come check the girls out, because they do play an awesome game, and it's fast-paced. It's a lot of fun. And we will have that here in about 3 seconds, as Greenbrier is in the shotgun formation, and they're just going to hand it off to number 17, and he's taking it off to the right side. He's got to go, and he's still going. Nice run there by number 17, Peyton Long.
Yep.
And that's going to bring us to halftime, folks, with the score 7-7. So we are going to take a 3-minute timeout, as we will get ready for the halftime show, and we'll come back and we'll listen to Coach K. Sean is going to get the stats together for us, and we'll check on the scores from around the state. So let's take a 3-minute timeout. You're listening to Greenbrier Football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Oh, no. I think our air conditioner's out. Who do we call?
Call Superior Heat and Air Incorporated. They're a full-service company that services all brands of equipment. Superior Heat and Air services the Faulkner, Van Buren, and Conway County areas. They offer free estimates on new equipment. So don't just call anyone. Call Superior Heating and Air for any service or repair calls. That's Superior Heating and Air, 501-977-0055. Superior Heating and Air, 501-977-0055.
Howdy, folks. The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton wants to show you a little cowboy courtesy when you stop by our service department. From oil changes to major repairs on all makes and models, you name it. Right now, when you buy a set of tires, you get a free rotation and balance for the life of the tires. Schedule your appointment today at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton.
Hi, it's Meredith from Glow Aesthetics. Glow offers waxing, airbrush spray tanning, lash lifts, lash and brow tinning, lash extensions, and facials for all skin needs. Skin peels and microdermabrasion are also available. Glow also carries an assortment of last-minute gifts and gift cards that will always make someone's special day even better. New clients get 25% off. Like us on Facebook and Instagram at Glow Greenbrier or call 679-0870 to schedule your appointment with Glow today.
2018 continues to be an exciting year for Conway Regional. We were named the #1 hospital in Central Arkansas for medical excellence in overall hospital care. While we're proud of this award, every member of our team is driven by something more. You're our #1. And for us, that's the #1 worth celebrating. One team, one promise. Conway Regional. All awards mentioned are based on independent research by CareChecks and information service of Quantros Incorporated.
Have you shopped Southern? Ashton here with Southern Savvy, reminding you to shop local and come see us at Southern Savvy in Greenbrier. Get in, we offer same-day shipping at iShopSouthern.com. See our custom spirit apparel, can jeans, fun and funky tees, shoes, and clothing for just about any occasion. When you walk in, you'll smell our signature scent, Sweet Grace by Bridgewater Candle Company. It's what everyone's talking about. For accessories, gifts, and more, shop Southern Savvy, where we outfit the wild of heart of all ages.
Greer's Ferry Lake provides you the chance to make memories that last a lifetime. You also want to leave a financial future that lasts as well. First Arkansas Bank and Trust offers trust services with accounts designed to help you save for the future and grow your assets. We offer you solutions to fit your life pure and simple. Call or come in today to experience a personalized, solutions-based approach to determining and managing your financial needs and discover what Live First is all about. First Arkansas Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
A service of King Sullivan Radio, K234BB and 94.7 FM, KGFL 1110 AM, Clinton.
And welcome back to Farmington as we are at halftime with the score 7-7. Both teams moved the ball pretty well up and down the field, had some good defensive stops. John's still working on getting the stats together, and while he's doing that, we're going to take a listen to Coach K. It's brought to you by Applied Velocity and Beyond the Game. As I sat down with him a little bit earlier this week, as we had a good discussion about the volleyball, the future of the volleyball, and some other interesting facts. So here is Coach K, the head Greenbrier volleyball coach.
So I'm sitting here with Coach K, the head volleyball coach at Greenbrier. And, Coach, thank you for joining me this morning.
No trouble.
Just a few list of questions. I contacted you earlier this week and said I'd like to sit down with you and kind of talk to you about a few things. And I guess I'll just start out by asking you, where did you coach before coming to Greenbrier, and how did you end up here?
Well, I started out in Fulton, Missouri. It was my first coaching job ever, coaching 7th grade football, and spent a little time in Western York County, a little bit at Booneville, and then I started coaching volleyball at Paris. Is where I started, and been there. I guess I was there 11 years, and had a little bit of success. We went to the state finals 6 years in a row, won the last 3. Should have been 4. We choked in the third trip. There's not a better terminology for it. We just choked, but. Yeah, been at Paris, I guess, for 11 years, and then kind of had some things happen in my life and looking to make a little bit of a change, and tried to head this way. And Coach Wood was very convincing. He dogged me pretty hard.
Really?
Yeah. Down here. So.
Yeah. Well, good. All right, so next question, and I've actually had a few folks ask me this, so I'm going to pass this on to you. What does the K stand for?
Well, the K is my first name, just the letter. And it's an old family thing. My dad's Douglas J, my brother's J. Drew, and my little boy's both C, and my grandpa was just BC, and his daddy was YC. So it's just, we do a single initial. It makes kindergarten much easier when you have to spell your first name. But my dad always always told me it stood for kick and you can put whatever expletive you want in that out of Texas or Booneville, and I guess since I'm here, it'll have to be Valonia.
Oh, man, yeah, you got that right. So it's just K.
Just the letter K. No period, no dot after, just the letter K.
Wow, okay, well, I didn't know that. All right, so, and you and I visited before, I guess before the season started, and you kind of told me this story, and I thought it was kind of interesting. So how did you actually become a volleyball coach?
Well, Paris is my alma mater. That's where I played high school ball, went to high school at, and actually Greenbrier knocked us out of the state playoffs my senior year. But I wanted to get back to it, wanted to coach football, so I thought I'll go take this volleyball gig for a year or two, and then I'll slip in there as an O-line coach or something like that. And 11 years later, an O-line spots had opened up, and I just stuck with it. When I took the job, the superintendent asked me what I knew, and I said, well, I know there's a net and a ball. And I think we get six people on each side and can touch it 3 times. But I went to a couple of clinics. I'm a big fan of Gold Medal Squared, and went to a few clinics. Really poured a lot of time into it. Tried to treat it like a football program. Spend that amount of time, and that's where it started at, and just kind of grew from there. And had a little success. We really built a culture there. I started out with a booster club. It was one mama trying to run a concession stand and watch her daughter play, and it turned into. I mean, they were a small army. When I left, and just grew a culture around it there, and hoping really to bring the same thing here.
Yeah, Wow, that's interesting. So I've asked a lot of other coaches that I've talked to this year this question, and I find it interesting how kind of each of you answer it differently. But in your perspective, what is the most rewarding part of being a coach?
I like to see. I was a perpetual B teamer until my senior year, really, and I like to see. Some athletes just get it. They just, whether I'm there or not, they're going to be good. But I like to see the second-tier athlete see success. I like to see when a light bulb clicks and they're having fun and they get it and they feel that joy and that pride of doing something right. That's probably the most rewarding thing as a coach, without a doubt. And then the relationships you build with kids.
Right. So when you look at the whole scheme of volleyball, and I'm kind of new to this too, with my daughter being on the 7th grade team, but what is your coaching philosophy when you're doing this? What's kind of your philosophy?
Well, mine is we've got to get touches. We've got to play. You and I were probably growing up. We played basketball in the backyard, got together with buddies, played baseball, did all that. And that's how we learned to play.
Yeah.
And I was a horrible basketball player in high school. When I went to college, I started playing in the rec center a little bit and just played more. And it's weird. When you play more, you get a little bit better at things. Mm-hmm. And so I try to provide them as much play as we can. You have a certain set of skills, but if you don't know how to incorporate that into the team, it's a problem. So we try to play and not waste a second.
Right.
Practice. Just we're in there, we're going. And I like to have a serve up or a ball in play every 5 seconds. That's what I go for.
That's moving quick then. Okay. So last question for you. So what would you like to see out of the volleyball program here in Greenbrier in the future? What's your future plans with all this?
Well, I'm looking to grow it. Definitely want to grow the culture. I'd like to get some more people in the stands. I don't think they understand the product we have. They went and watched a little volleyball maybe back in the 90s when it was like watching paint dry in a hot gym, and they're just bumping the ball back and forth. And the game has progressed. I mean, these girls are athletes, and it's really on display when you get high-level volleyball. And the 5A West is as high level as it gets. It's us in the East that have some really good teams. There's a couple down south. But that's the main thing I'm looking for, is to develop that culture where when people come into Greenbrier, Arkansas, they don't want to come to our gym. It's going to be loud. It's going to be rowdy. And I want to give Greenwood all they can handle over the next few years. That's my plan.
Well, I can attest to even last night when the 7th grade was playing here, the 8th grade was in I guess 9th grade was playing on the other side of the gym, and it was loud. I mean, my wife and I looked at each other and like, wow, this is crazy, because it was really loud on that other side. So I think you're off to a good start. And I just want to wish you the best of luck. Thank you for spending some time with me, and I'll catch up with you again soon.
That sounds good.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
That was head volleyball coach, Coach K, brought to you by Beyond the Game and Apply Velocity. That's Coach K with no period. He's a great guy, and if you listen have not had a chance to go watch these volleyball girls play, I highly recommend it. It is very entertaining, it is fast-paced, and it is a lot of fun. Again, that was brought to you by Apply Velocity in Greenbrier, 14,000 square foot facility that you can rent for batting cages, weight training room, speed training, everything that you need. We've got it there at Apply Velocity.
Yeah, I love how, like I said earlier, I love how we're getting some of these other guys. You know, some of these halftime shows that we do, it's not just football.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just people that might be related to football. You know, last week we had Kyle Bounds, who's a senior in Greenbrier, who's one of the student leaders of the Goon Squad. This week we've got the volleyball coach, and he's doing fabulous things with that program. So I'm interested to see some of the other people that we might have up here.
Yeah, and I've got some other coaches and stuff lined up, but I can tell you though, Sean, at the end of the month, I'm really excited because when we have the Alma game, I've got Carson Shaddy and Evan Lee's going to be joining us in the booth. So
being in Farmington, hey, we got two former Hogs.
That's right. So they're going to be in Greenbrier actually that weekend. They're doing a camp at Apply Velocity, and I've talked them into coming by the booth so everybody can meet them that night. So they will be in Greenbrier Friday night at the football game, so that's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, that'll be really cool.
Yeah. So as the Farmington band is leaving the field, we're going to take another short timeout. Actually, let's take a 2-minute timeout, and when we come back, Sean will have his stats ready, and I'll look at some scores from around the state as you are listening to Greenbrier football on KGFL The Trip 97.3 and 94.7.
Go see Drew Ellis with Rowlett Realty and let him be the first to welcome you to Panther Country. Give Drew a call for your real estate needs, 501-402-9496, or stop by his office at 89A North Broadview in Greenbrier. Same location for 22 years. Big or small, we sell them all. Drew Ellis at Rowlett Realty, 501-402-9496. Give Drew a call today.
Treasures Auto Sales in Guy is so much more than a car lot. They are also an authorized firearms dealer. If you're a hunter and enjoy the outdoors, you need to check out Treasures Auto Sales. They carry new and used guns, ammo and accessories, knives, and concealed carry holsters or purses. They have hunting apparel and accessories like feeders and blinds. Treasures Auto Sales on Highway 25 in Guy. Call 679-0599.
2018 continues to be an exciting year for Conway Regional. We were named the #1 hospital in Central Arkansas for medical excellence in overall hospital care. While we're proud of this award, every member of our team is driven by something more. You're our #1. And for us, that's the #1 worth celebrating. One team, one promise. Conway Regional. All awards mentioned are based on independent research by CareChecks and information service of Quatros Incorporated.
Have you shopped Southern? Ashton here with Southern Savvy, reminding you to shop local and come see us at Southern Savvy in Greenbrier. Can't make it in? We offer same-day shipping at iShopSouthern.com. See our custom spirit apparel, can jeans, fun and funky tees, shoes, and clothing for just about any occasion. When you walk in, you'll smell our signature scent, Sweet Grace by Bridgewater Candle Company. It's what everyone's talking about. For accessories, gifts, and more, shop Southern Savvy, where we outfit the wild of heart of all ages.
And welcome back to Northwest Arkansas as we are here in Farmington with a score at halftime 7-7, as it just seemed like both teams moved the ball a little bit, Sean. Defense played well. So what kind of numbers do we have here on the stats at half?
Yeah, for Greenbrier, we ran 31 offensive plays. For Farmington, 33. 11 first downs for the Panthers, 8 for the Cardinals. We had 200 total yards in the first half. Rushing, we had 16 attempts for 101 yards. Passing the ball, we had 9 of 14 for 99 yards and a passing percentage of 64.3%. We did have one turnover that, unfortunately, we got kind of caught and got hit from behind and lost that turnover.
Nothing you could do.
Nothing we could do about that. And then for the Cardinals, you got 18 rushing attempts for 56 yards and 7 passes or they're 7 for 14 on their passes for 112 yards, so he's got a 50%. But, man, it sure seems like he completed a lot more of his passes. But I know they had a lot of drops and stuff, too.
They did, yeah, they did. So where are we total yardage-wise?
We're total at 200, and they're actually at 168. We gave them a short field at that one time.
That's true.
When they scored. Yeah.
So, pretty evenly matched, kind of what we thought with the score being what it is and everything. So,
but really, after we ran the ball that first series, I really thought we were going to kind of handle a little better.
It seems like, I don't know if Howard was hurt. It doesn't seem like he ran the ball much here. It seemed like at least in the second quarter. With that, I'm going to check some scores from around the state. Let's see. Searcy is beating Marion 14-0. Score I show here is Harrison is beating Bologna 45-0. I guess that is at half. Wow. I guess Harrison is the real deal.
Yeah. What's the score of that game?
45-0. Let's see. Little Rock Christian is beating Little Rock Fair 42-7. Morrilton and Alma, actually, that's a close game. Morrilton 7, Alma 6. So that's a close game.
Yeah, they're better than what their record shows.
Yeah, and if they keep getting healthy, they're going to be pretty
hard
good.
to beat.
Yeah. So let's see. Nettleton is beating Paragould 35-0. Whitehall is beating BB 13-0. And that's pretty much all the scores that I see here that are relevant for us currently. So with that, we are about 3.5 minutes until kickoff. So let's just take another short timeout. When we come back, we'll get the halftime show wrapped up and we'll get ready for kickoff. As you're listening to Greenbrier Football on KGFL The Trip 97.3 and 94.7.
Howdy, folks. The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton wants to show you a little cowboy courtesy when you stop by our service department. From oil changes to major repairs on all makes and models, you name it. Right now, when you buy a set of tires, you get a free rotation and balance for the life of the tires. Schedule your appointment today at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton.
Oh, no. I think our air conditioner's out. Who do we call?
Call Superior Heat and Air Incorporated. They're a full-service company that services all brands of equipment. Superior Heat and Air services the Faulkner, Van Buren, and Conway County areas. They offer free estimates on new equipment. So don't just call anyone. Call Superior Heating and Air for any service or repair calls. That's Superior Heating and Air, 501-977-0055. Superior Heating and Air, 501-977-0055.
As the teams are on the field getting warmed up to start the second half, as we are about 2 minutes away, Sean is going to pull up the standings again for everyone as we talk about how important this game is for both of these squads. As when you're looking at Harrison, I mean, it looks like they are the real deal as they are sitting at the top of the standings right now. It looks like they're going to remain that way.
Then if Morrilton's able to beat Alma, both of those teams are 2-1.
Yeah, and then Harrison comes to Greenbrier next week. So
really, the winner of this game, if Morrilton's able to hang on, then you're tied. And there's a three-way tie for second place.
So the winner of this game is definitely going to be in the driver's seat when it comes to the playoffs. Probably not much of a chance to win the West, but at least making it to the playoffs. The winner here is definitely going to be in the driver's seat. So, and I know when I was talking to Coach earlier this week, he stressed about how important this game was. He stressed about how you wanted to run the football, and I felt like they tried to do that for the most part. But I think what's happening to us, though, Sean, is that Farmington is bringing some pressure, and we're just not able to pick it up, especially when they know it's a pass-it-down situation.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're bringing a blitz every time. I don't think they are necessarily, but they are getting to Johnson, and it's not allowing us to get the ball downfield, which I think that's what we're trying to do on some passes instead of these little quick outs and bubble screens and things like that. We're trying to get the ball downfield. We just haven't had necessarily the time to do do that.
Yeah.
So
we've definitely been able to get some looks underneath, but haven't really been able to complete that long pass.
Right. I know we tried it a few times, but then I think that's when they started bringing a little bit of pressure, and they kind of maybe got us away from doing that, as both teams are still out on the field getting loose. And I think let's take another short timeout as they are getting ready, stretching it out, getting ready for the second half. So let's take one more short timeout, and we'll be ready for the second half kickoff. You're listening to Greenbrier Football on KGFL The Trip, 97.3 and 94.7.
Greer's Ferry Lake provides you the chance to make memories that last a lifetime. You also want to leave a financial future that lasts as well. First Arkansas Bank and Trust offers trust services with accounts designed to help you save for the future and grow your assets. We offer you solutions to fit your life, pure and simple. Call or come in today to experience a personalized, solutions-based approach to determining and managing your financial needs, and discover what Live First is all about. First Arkansas Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Hi, it's Meredith from Glow Aesthetics. Glow offers waxing, airbrush spray tanning, lash lifts, lash and brow tinning, lash extensions, and facials for all skin needs. Skin peels and microdermabrasion are also available. Glow also carries an assortment of last-minute gifts and gift cards that will always make someone's special day even better. New clients get 25% off. Like us on Facebook and Instagram at Glow Greenbrier, or call 679-0870 to schedule your appointment with Glow today.
As we are still waiting the second half kickoff, as again tonight was homecoming, so they've got a lot of different activities going on here at Farmington. At least they had a nice night for it, Sean. It's a little warm, but there's no rain.
Yeah.
So I'm anxious to see their new facility that they're building. I understand it's going to have turf and not a natural grass field like they have here.
Yeah.
So, and I know just talking to some of the guys up here in the press box that they're excited about that as well.
Yeah. This is going to be it's a ball game. Hey, we got our hands full in the second half, but I think it's important to come out, set the tone early here in the third quarter.
Yep.
Hey, let's make a stop.
Yep.
And then let's go down and score.
Yeah, because we got to kick it off to them. And, it seemed like in the first quarter, at least, the defense did well. I think we had a couple of 3-and-outs, so they were able to stop them and get them to punt the football. But then maybe in the second quarter, I don't know if there was some adjustments made by Farmington or what happened, but it seemed like they were able to move the ball a little bit easier on us. So hopefully the coaches went back, and I'm sure they did at halftime, and they were able to make the necessary adjustments as well to counter what Farmington was doing to us in the first half. So, but with that being said, the offense looks sharp if we can just block. I mean, not block the blitzes and when we get ready to pass the ball, if we can just recognize it and pick it up, I think we'll be okay then.
Yeah.
So
that first series, we did a good job of establishing the run, and then we went from there. And but we're fine.
So as we get set to kick off, that Greenbrier will be from our right to left. It's like he's going to be lined up to kick it deep, and has two receivers deep themselves. And he approaches the ball, and he's got a nice little angle kick, it looks like. Going to be taking it about the 15-yard line, and he's bringing it over on this side of the field.
He's being chased down, too. Good.
He is brought down. For a short return from behind to Talon Moore. So Farmington will take over at about their own 17 or 18-yard line as they are huddling up, getting ready. As they have set the ball in the middle of the field, and Farmington breaks the huddle, and they will come out in a one-back set, 4 receivers. Quarterback hands off, and he's got a nice hole. Now it's closed up.
There you go.
And
nice
they
stop.
will wrestle him down for maybe a 2-yard gain. There's not much there. It looks like the defense was led by number 43, Nick Allen, on that tackle. So it's going to bring up second and about 7 for the defense as they get set to try to stop as they can exact same formation again. Run the exact same play again.
And it's going to get stuffed again.
Same result again, as that is the minimum gain, maybe a yard.
Look like J.P. Engelkiss.
Yep, number 22, J.P. Engelkiss comes up for the tackle. That young man's had quite a few tackles tonight.
He has.
So that's going to bring up about third and, man, we're going to say 5. So big third down here for the defense as they get set to stop this Farmington offense. As they come up set with a tight end this time. They got 2 receivers to the wide side, 1 running back, quarterback under center. And he's going to drop back.
Pass, quick out.
That little out, and he's going to make it. We got a missed tackle, and he's going to end up picking up the first down as he has ran out of bounds by number 16, Logan King, but that not until he picks up the first down. So that 8-yard out route, it is open. We might have to get these defenders up on them and maybe try to play a little press coverage or something to take that away because they've been tearing us up with it all night. So handoff to the running back, and he is met by J.P. Engelkiss again. He is not afraid to stick his nose in there as he meets the running back in the hole and brings him down for a short gain.
43-yard line.
Yes, JP steps up and makes the tackle one more time. So it's going to be 2nd and 9 for Farmington as they come set with 4 receivers and the shotgun this time. The running back set to the right of the quarterback, and the quarterback's going to throw a little screen over here to number 8, and he drops it. As they try to set up a screen to the near side here, and he was not able to complete the pass. So he tried to get it out to number 8, Drew Sturgeon, on that play, and he was not able to.
Yeah, we've got him pinned now, 3rd and long, 3rd and 9.
Yeah, so let's see.
Big stop. We need a big stop right here.
See if we can take away that little 8-yard little out route or hitch route and make them try to do something a little different this time as they come set with 4 receivers again, 1 back in the backfield, shotgun formation. Quarterback's dropping back. He's looking, and he's got a little pressure.
But we're going to take down.
Brought down there.
Nash Carter.
By number 60, Nash Carter, as he comes in and makes the tackle. And there will be no gain on that play as the quarterback tried to get out of the pocket, but big number 60 was there to track him down, and he was not able to get out of Nash Carter's hands, and that is a big stop for this defense with 9 minutes and 40 seconds in the 3rd quarter. As your score still remains 7-7, so Sean, the defense did its job.
Yep. Now offense, we've got to do our job. And they're coming. Oh, they blocked it. They blocked it.
And we blocked it.
Yes,
that was
sir.
number 1. Ryan Bernard comes in there and blocks the punt for Greenbrier. And
that's a former
play.
Cowboy Dodge player of the game.
Right there. That is a big play for the defense as number 1, Ryan Bernard, comes in and blocks the punt, and we will have excellent field position as we will start at about the Farmington 30.